And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Lions. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Billy Benjamin. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
And on the mound in this one, John Green. What should we keep an eye on here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Just about to get underway. Digging in, Jeffrey Lebowski. And the first pitch of the game is in for a strike. Clips the corner, no balls, 2 strikes.
The first pitch, just a tough pitch at the knees in the outside corner for a strike, and then he went in on the next one. So he's got to move the ball in and out from pitch to pitch, up and down, and just try to keep these guys looking all over the place and never lock into one area because he just doesn't have the stuff to beat you that way.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And down on strikes. And now 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Marcus Light. That's in there. That's strike 1. Green, more than 100 career wins on the mound. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Marcus Light next to hit for the Rays.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Here's a high chopper. Carter gets it to first. Rays retired in order. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Today's starting pitcher, Kurt Kellenberger. What do you have on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Stepping in, Alonso Gomez Phelps.
Second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps.
1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a 1-1. Just missed.
Outside.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And that one ripped to left. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
That clips the corner. And now the 0-1. Out to short. Dives and he can't hang on. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop. So man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Billy Benjamin. He's got the power, but great.
Perfect.
Ouch, that one got him.
Hey.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Let's take a look at our lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Brian Tovar. And now the right fielder, Forrest DeMonte. Tap foul at the plate. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And a foul ball. Here 2. Got him swinging.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Rays, Dan McAllister.
Yeah.
That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. And there it is. He continues his hot swinging. And it's second. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That's got a chance. And caught on a warning track. Running tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Now at the plate, Sean Cousins.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Nope.
The Rays looking to strike first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Oh, great stop to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Seeing an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Down to the bottom of the second. The Rays on top here, 1-0. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Jeff McAtee.
The designated hitter, Jeff McAtee.
Yep, that ball went out.
This one in the air, center field. Cousins going back on this one. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. That keeps the zone. 0-2 now. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Here's a 1-2. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Hit in the air, center field. Cousins under it. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Brian.
Now it's going to be Brian Tovar. Tovar launched a homer in his most recent game.
Hey!
Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play, that's an infield single. Quick toss to first.
No, he's safe.
Tovar dives back in safely. Fought off foul. comes the 0-1. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Ball inside.
And a 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Lebowski in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is foul back. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Gets a piece and stays alive. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. The Rays have the lead, 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Oh, that's
missed.
upstairs.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Hauls it in, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ball.
That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Ball. Tampa.
Out to short, Turner. Tosses to first, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So up next, Billy Benjamin.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Inside,
ball, that's in.
And that's ball one.
Hey. Ball, that's low.
That catches the corner. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two on the way. And there's
That's
the
ball three.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Rays out front, 1-0. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Rays, Lance Turner.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And the
ball,
slider
off the plate.
just misses.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the representative, Marcus Love.
That's to third, Carter. Tosses across to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Dan McAllister.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a four-bagger.
That's a ball.
Outside low. And that's ball one. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball,
he
that's out.
wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Right side. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Ball one.
Runner at second, 2 down. And a foul ball. There's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. And midway in the 4th, Tampa Bay leads this one 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in, Victor Gallegos.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Nope, that's
And
the
as
ball.
a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
It's through for a hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Cousins settles under this one. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 1 out, man at first. Jeff McAtee digs in now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Oh, 1 now. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rowe stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Brian Tovar getting ready to hit.
Nope, that's down.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Minimal damage against him to this point. We'll see if the lineup forces him to make an adjustment.
Hey! Ball! That's down! No, that's low.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next is Tampa Bay.
Sammy Camacho next to hit for the Rays. Struck out swinging his first time. Rip, but it curls foul. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it goes just foul.
So close to possible extra bases right there. Just couldn't keep it fair down the line.
Man at first, 1 away. In the air, left field. He makes the grab.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And it's 1-0. Saldana off of first with 2 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Him out for the second time today. 1 left for Tampa, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Close,
nope.
but called a ball. And that's ball one. Activity in the pen for the Rays. Clark Rivera, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Rosales also getting ripped. Jack swing went around, and the count 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one. The Rays leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that skips into dirt. That one to first, and that's just foul. In the air, left field. And it stays fair. And the tying run is on base.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And here is Cody Berger. The 1-0. And a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through at a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big guy coming off with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the left fielder, Billy Benjamin. He's 0 for 1. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kurt Kellenberger will depart, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Clark Rivera.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Swings over the top of that one. And it's second. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Back to the mound. He's got it. To first, 2 away down. Forrest to Monty, the next to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now it's going to be Jeffrey Lebowski.
Jeffrey Lebowski.
Late swing fouled off. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
What do you
Check
got?
swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Bring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
They've been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Julius Lopes will take over here. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Lined into right. And that gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Marcus Light digs in now. Has grounded out a couple of times.
Lay off that pitch down.
The Rays with the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Checks over to first, back safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
Ball 2.
Rolled over to third. Carter. There's one. Double play. What a move killing down the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in, Jeff McAtee.
Jeff McAtee.
And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. And a man aboard.
Well, these
Ball, that's
players
too high.
doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more on his team. And that one fouled off. McAtee on at first, nobody out.
That's ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two. That's down and in. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A 2-run homer, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mark Rivera won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Alberto Rosales.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now, Brian Tobar, 1 for 2. Rosales is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up.
Ball, that's
Yeah,
out.
he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom, at the top, on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Good job to fight that one off. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. And a swing and a miss, and 1 out now.
First strikeout for him in this one. And that splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Ball 1, no
that's
strikes. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Michael Vaughn, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Morales getting loose as well. Hey! Saunders not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Late with the swing there.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
On the ground, and it's through for a hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez-Phelps. Hey! Yoan. This one popped up. 2 down.
The batter, number 7. Cody.
Outside, that's a ball.
And that
ball,
misses. And it's 2-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That's too low.
Damn.
Ball 3. Billy Benjamin to bat next. And that is out of play.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got it. That's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-1. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Kurt McLaughlin. Now it's the right fielder, Dan McAllister. The Rays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here. Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
Too high.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Nope, that's
and
down.
as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
McLaughlin measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in Canada. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Gomez-Phelps takes it in for the out. 1 down. Center fielder Sean Cousins. Here's your 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That misses. 3-2 down. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tamonte settles underneath it. Out number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Johnny Soto.
Ball.
That's in there, and it's 2-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Going. Gone! It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the deficit.
He's going to the plate with a...
So they turn things over to the righty, Damon Rogers.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Sammy Camacho. This one in the air center field. Tovar under it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Bottom of the 7th, leading off, Billy Benjamin. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Outside with a breaking ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Ball, that's low.
That one missed. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Line drive, base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Monty in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. One-run game, one out, one on. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Monty thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Alberto Rosales won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Michael Vaughn.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And next is the designated hitter, Jeff McAtee. 1 for 3. Up the middle. Play made. That ends the inning. The Lions lead it 4-3. And we're back, digging in, number 14. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The Rays with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line to left. Down the line, and it's foul. Deal 2. Oh, look at the stop. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Damon Rogers departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Mark Miller on the pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Base is empty after the double play. Lance Turner next to hit for the Rays.
Hey!
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Oh, that's just
missed.
out.
Check
Nope.
swing, he held up. And the count 2-1. Way out front for strike 2. In the air to left center, Benjamin settles under it, and that is that. Nothing doing for Tampa. Score holds at 4-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Foul ball. And the lefty with the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Vaughn, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Into the outfield, base hit. So the runner aboard to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He had that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's inside. That's ball two.
Carter gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Right there for a strike. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And ball four, two aboard.
Perfect.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, no outs. Saunders will hit next. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. The lefty to 1-out.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Up and in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Runners at first and second with one gone here the bottom half of the 8th inning. No question about this one. It's out of here. His second of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 7-3.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball down the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Michael Vaughn done for the night. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. A new arm into the game, the righty, Willie Morales.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One down. Now, Cody Berger.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Manuel Ortega, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Denson getting cranked up as well. And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground, out to short. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Lions, elected number 23, Willie Benjamin.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. On the mound now, Freddie Lindstrom.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Marcus Light getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball that's
Double-barreled
outside.
action in the bullpen. Edmundo Diaz getting loose out there. Aller also throwing.
Nope. Outside.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
That's about as nasty of a sprinter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. One down. Trevor Prado, the next to hit.
Yep, that ball went out. Hey.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. One down, bases empty here in the ninth.
No, that's low.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging for the kill. Down to the last out for the Rays.
Oh, one.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Second home run of the inning for him. Here comes a skipper out of the... So two down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Johnny Saldana. Baller going for save number one in this spot. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Man, that was pretty close right there.
And
Oh,
a curve
that's out.
misses outside. 2-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Ball game.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.